Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. It's Lee from Magnetic North Adventures and I'm joined with Gavin.
Morning.
Over that way, and we're going to do a magnet fish today. We're in Sheffield, we're on the River Don, and we're going to fish a spot that we've not done before. We've got a scrapman coming, so hopefully we've got something for him. Right, I'm going to get on with it and I'll start filming as soon as we start getting a few bits. So on that particular cast, just got an old vape. These are more common now. Glad that's out the environment. There's batteries in those. And on this one, we've got a bungee cord. There we go, it's seen better days. What a mess. Right, so that behind me, that's Sheffield. We've got this building, Thomas W. Wards Limited. Founded in the 1870s, and they made railway equipment, colliery equipment, building supports, bridge supports, and later on they had a shipbreaker's yard, and then they extended to further ones around the coast of England and Scotland. And the company itself was also producing World War I and World War II items, but in the 1920s and 1930s they actually made cutlery, knives, things like that. So, and razor blades were made here. We've had a few bits so far. It's a lovely little section, and I'll show you what a few bits we've just had. So a little bit earlier I had this out. It would have a hole going through here, some sort of lever or catch. All this just random bits of bar, scaffold clamps, just nondescript really, plate metal, things like that. We've got a 1944 World War II Bailey Bridge there. That's a military history. That was put here much later. So, big long bar, bit of a pipe with some pipe fittings on the end, bit of lead pipe here as well, so that's quite old. That big steel bar, bits of scaffolding, got this spike here, quite dangerous. Lots of these bars, tubes, bits of a building. Got that piece there, and earlier on Gavin's had these. It is literally just bits of bars and pipes, more bits there. Again, there's bits of brass fittings on these, so I don't know what they would have been. It's literally just bits of plate metal in there, and just down there I can see something quite interesting just because of what it is. We've got a dustbin handle, 1930s there. Sometimes they refer to as bucket handles, but this shape is definitely a dustbin. And again, more bits of pipe in there as well. So this is more of the building, went all the way down that way. Now the problem you've got is it's a very high wall. It's roughly five foot high, and then you've got the railing on top. So this is literally at eye view angle of what we are actually seeing. It's a very, very difficult area. So what we're going to do in a moment, we're going to move further down that way towards that weir, and we'll go fish down there. But at the moment this is just too high for us to actually do any fishing at. So I've just come across this in solid stone between where the cement is. A seed had gone down in between, and you've got some natural moss growing there. But here, right in Sheffield centre, we've got a single sheaf of corn growing. We've got a single sheaf of corn, and that's quite significant because the old coat of arms for Sheffield was actually wheat sheaves. And that's probably been dropped by the pigeons in the area. But yeah, it just shows that things can grow absolutely everywhere. Truly amazing. And Gavin's had this lovely little lockout and spoon blank. But yeah, that's probably been made in the actual factory at Thomas W. Ward. And he's just pulled his magnet in, and we're moving down because this bit, there is actually a metal pipe on the other side. So Gavin's roughly 5'2", I'm 6'2", and as you can see, Gavin, can you just stand at the side of the wall? It's such a problem. So yes, the wall's at 5 foot. So we're going to move down a bit. There's no point in fishing it here at the moment. We'll get stuck, we'll lose equipment. It's not about that. So we've got the scrap pile literally just there for now, and that'll be collected in a bit. So Gavin's right down there, and I'm fishing this area where this balcony bit is, and as you can see, it's so very shallow that even in the middle you can actually see all my rope, and it's only about a foot deep at that current point. You can see all the rocks. So the river is at a very all-time low at the moment. So going to be good if you want to do magnet mudlarking and walking down the rivers. It's not a rider. We've just had a half bicycle section. It's the sort that would have folded into 2 or 3 bits. Let's hope we get the rest of it. Right, so Gavin's here, and he's just fished all the way from down there where them rocks are and them trees in the water, and he's got this fence pin, 2 pieces of actual bar, 1 fitting down here which is just again part of scaffolding, and a scaffold clamp and a bit of angle iron. Now down here, all the way down here, I've just had 25 casts in this area. The water is looking clean. I can tell you what, folks, it is. All I've had, some bits of magnetic rock, small piece of metal, bit of plastic with wire, scaffold clamp, and just again very, very small shards. This section of river is officially clean, and we're happy about that. No fines, so we're going to call the scrapman in and move to a different location. So not too much scrap, all modern stuff. Basically that's what we've got. So we're going to move to another location. Scrapman's going to pick this one up. We'll be there in a moment and we'll start filming again. We'll come back in a bit and do a film to show that this is actually removed as well. Right then, so we've moved around the corner. We have been here before. It is known that other people have also been here. we have actually removed trash that we found left on the sides here from other people as well. But we're gonna give it, or I'm gonna give it another go. Gavin's going to fish down on that platform down there, and we're just going to finish this area one last time and go from there. So I've had that ball bearing holder, I've had this cog fragment, so I've had this piece. What is it, Gavin?
It's a holder for a bearing similar to the one that you've just filmed.
So basically it would have had a bearing in it, a machine part. We've just had this big piece of cast out, that big piece there. We had this bit of a motor with all this wire, pipes, general fragments, bits of bar, nondescript bits of wire, fragment of motorbike chain, lots of washers and ding-dings, a bracket. What else have we got? We've got this piece here. I don't know what it is. It's cast. Lots and lots of pieces. And then we had this out as well, which is actually the part of a light fitting. It's got some old markings on it, on the back. Just there, that's where the fuse box would have been.
And there on it, it's, I think it says on at the top, and it'll have one under there with off.
Yep, so that's what that is. And we've got this piece which I'm going to be keeping. It's part of a sign name tag, so I'll give that a clean. Well, we've got a bag. June London. Can't see anything in it. No, it's an empty one. But yeah, brass fittings on that. That would have been quite an expensive one. So, fishing down here, we've had quite a lot of bags taken up already. Just had a bar, this big piece of iron. Just got that triangle wedge and a big piece of metal just there. So these wedges, they were used as door stops for furnace doors. And there we are, yet again, yet another magnet full of absolute garbage. What you got there? A cog? That's cool. So he's got a gear cog. That's another machine part. Lots of bits and bobs, broken metal, nails, springs, few bolts, few nuts. And lots of magnetic rock. There's loads of that, folks, absolutely loads of it. So, safety note, when you put scrap away, always be very careful. I'd put a bag away, and unfortunately this piece had bent a tiny bit here, causing this very sharp spike stick out the bag. And it came through the bag and it lifted straight into my leg area, and it's very painful. It has drew blood, and that's a lesson to us all. Keep making sure that everything is actually put away. So what I normally do is I normally ensure that they are bent down or at least placed in with other items so that the spikes don't come out. Now I have had full tetanus shots, but that's lethal, and in the wrong place that could be a serious hospital job. So always take care when you're out there, folks, and always make sure that you know exactly where the metal is before you pick bags up. Okay, taste testing of this particular product. Is an American product, various beans, and they're good flavours. They're very fruity. Classic jelly beans. I really rate this product. So, yep, I'd buy them again. A bit earlier, we had another bearing holder and blacksmith pincers here. Just been magnet fishing. Got a bottle top, Cobra. There we go. This has just come out. It's a crusty penny. So I've got a penny, I've got a penny, I've got a penny, 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 yeah. So we've just swept down, packed up. There is a bit more rust, but we're going to have another sweep again in a minute. There we are. So that's all the scrap that we've got from this particular area, and that'll be loaded in a moment. Right, location 1, Scrapman's turned up. We're just about to load this one up, and then we're going to load location 2. Location scrap was, it's now gone, now loaded in the van. So scrap at location number 2. There we are, folks, all loaded up, ready for going. Well, folks, it's been a good hard day, and lots of finds, lots of bits and bobs, and as Gavin says up north, bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs.
See, that's the difference between Sheffield and York.
Yeah.
So don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. I hope you enjoyed this particular adventure. There will be a bottle dig adventure between now and next weekend. Whether I'll find anything, you never ever know. But thanks for watching, everyone, and like, subscribe and comment. And it's bye from me, and
It's bye from me too.
see you later, folks.
See you later.